All right, y'all, Rick Smiley Morning Show, 11 minutes after the hour. Y'all got your front page right here. Eva, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everyone. I'm Eva Marcille here with a look at your news. So protests over the death of George Floyd have been going on now for 13 days straight. And here's what happened over the weekend. The Minneapolis City Council voted to dismantle and defund the city's police department. Also, Derek Chauvin... I know, Ricky. I know. It's so good. Also, Derek Chauvin, who's the officer that was filmed kneeling on Floyd's neck, is due in court today for a hearing. Meanwhile, protests and demonstrations have become more peaceful across the country. Curfews are being lifted in several cities, and Trump tweeted that he'd ordered the National Guard troops to withdraw from Washington, D.C. Also, and this one's really good, Republican Senator Mitt Romney marched in one of the protests in Washington yesterday, becoming the first known Republican senator to do so.
That's awesome, Eva. You know, his dad was the governor of Detroit and also participated in a march back then. But, you know, Mitt Romney is the only Republican that voted to impeach Donald Trump. And a lot of times, man, he's not afraid of Donald Trump. And that's one thing, even though there was Barack Obama's not competition, but opponent.
A component,
and, did you say component, Eva?
I'm sorry, sir.
That's all right.
I said competition and opponent together, and it made component. It's a compound word.
You know what? I forgot what I was going to say. You just blew my little political high.
I know.
What did you say, Gary?
I wasn't going to say that.
I was saying competition and opponent, and it just came out.
What did you say, Gary?
Come on, Eva.
Let me get my dictionary out there.
Let's just go on the sports. We'll try again later, Eva. Let's go and talk to the right team.
Ricky.
What you got?
Reminder. The presidential primaries are still happening. Georgia, South Carolina, and West Virginia. You guys have a vote tomorrow. Get out and vote. Rock T, what's popping in sports?
What's in the component of sports, Rock T?
Exactly. Well, the NFL commissioner, Roger Goodell, released a video over the weekend admitting that they were wrong for not listening to NFL players earlier, and now 100% support and believe that Black Lives Matter.
Okay, so you're gonna let Colin Kaepernick?
Kaepernick. I've been saying, man, I said it all last week. They will be forced to have to bring back Kaepernick this year, man. So it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Now, what team when he comes back to? It would be great if the New Orleans Saints signed Kaepernick, coming behind what Drew Brees just recently said last week.
That would be good.
Wouldn't that be something else? But Master P, of course, rapper Master P, we already know from New Orleans and all that kind of good stuff. He came out and said that he forgives what Drew Brees said. He said he don't agree with what he said, but he said, listen, I forgive Drew Brees. Now come on out here and help lead some of these protests and put your money where your mouth is, pretty much, man. So we're going to see what happens, man. And last but not least, former MMA and UFC champion Conor McGregor officially retired from fighting over the weekend on Twitter. Yeah. He put a message out there. He tweeted, say, man, I'm done with this. Now, is it official? Only time will tell.
Times, Rock T.
I already know, man. Dog.
Retire every week.
I thought I heard this phrase before.
Okay. That's why nobody's really believing it. Everybody just saying, okay, everything that's going on in the world today, okay, it's just one of those things. So we'll see what happens, man. It is what it is. Gary, what you got there, pimpin'?
All right, y'all. Everybody's praising Toni Braxton, y'all. And this time they're praising her because of her wonderful son, Mr. Denham Cole Braxton Lewis, y'all. If y'all haven't heard the news, Denham graduated recently, y'all. And everybody's all excited about it. They're praising Toni. They're saying she's being such a great mom, honey. You know, for having a son to graduate. And, you know, a lot of fans are congratulating the young boy, and they said they just sending him nothing but good vibes. But now his aunt, honey, y'all know Miss Tamar, she had to speak out. She had to let him know, listen, honey, I remember gaining 25 pounds, honey, when your mama was pregnant with you and caused me to eat so much and caused me to eat everything. And she said, I did. She said, I did it because, honey, we all knew she was carrying someone amazing and special. And we were right. You were finally born and had a personality that was so awesome and infectious. That was so nice to Tamar. She had to say something. She couldn't just let Toni have her moment. She had to get hers too. So you know how Miss
She couldn't let Tony have her moment.
Couldn't let her have a moment, huh? She said, "Oh, let me get up in this and let them know how much I ate." So, girl, you ate, and now she's excited for her nephew. And congratulations to him. And we had a couple of graduates too, right? I mean, Special K, your daughter graduated, and Roxy, your daughter graduated, right?
Right. Absolutely.
Beautiful.
And Ricky, you ain't had no graduates this year?
Not this year. They all in college.
See, I'm like,
wow, Ricky.
Yeah, I got 3 kids in college, and the comedy clubs closed, and so we apply for Pell Grants because I
know that's right.
All that Friday after next money gone.
And he on the radio every morning, Okay, the color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, saffron. On the high end, you say saffron, and on the low end, you say beautiful orange. That's your color for the day. Now, Brad, is Miss Beyonce trying to outdo Toni Braxton?
Child, I don't know, but she gave a good old inspirational speech, and I'm gonna tell you all about it in the hot spot. It's the Ricky Smiley Morning Show.